Hey guys, today I'm doing a full face of first impressions. I have a whole bunch of new items here. I have some Made by Mitchell, some Hourglass, and Charlotte Tilbury, Blend Bunny, and most of these brands I haven't even tried anything from, so this will be very interesting. Normally I don't have stuff for my eyebrows, but I actually do. I bought this for 5 mini sculpt and highlight collection. It has a brow sculpt and a gloss highlighter, and it was 14 bucks. Typically I don't buy like brow products. Only brow products I buy is the gel. This is a gloss highlight. I actually want to see how this looks. I probably will not use it. Oh, this is super pretty and cute. Liquid highlights, I don't know how I feel about it, but maybe I should put this on as like primer. And now for the star of the show is the brow sculpt, and it's in clear, and this looks like this. So normally I would do this first and then do my eyebrows, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't have any new eyebrow products. I just used this Bite Size Truffles black eyeshadow because I want to finish it, so this is what I'm using. Oh, okay, the spoolie is very like, it's kind of big. It's bigger than my usual one. My go-to eyebrow gel is the NYX one, which is this one, and it has a smaller tube. Mine's also looking dirty. Okay. This might not be the best review because I don't have much eyebrows to work with, but we're going to try my best. I actually like the spoolie because it's like long enough but not too long, and it's still thin. I like that. We're gonna let this dry down a little bit while I do my eyebrows, and I'll come back. I'm in the middle of doing my eyebrows literally right now, and I'm not liking how they're looking, so I'm gonna wipe it off and then do my eyebrows and then do the gel after. I don't like the gel before, and we'll see how that looks because right now I'm not liking it. My eyebrows are glued down. That's all I can say. That's how my eyebrows looking now. So now we're gonna go back in and test it out with this. And honestly, I like the brow gel. Like, it literally did not move when I had to wipe off my eyebrows. It took quite a bit of while to do that. So I feel like this is a good brow gel. It's just the way I do my eyebrows. Most products don't mix with the eyeshadow. So maybe if you use like regular brow stuff, it would work. I do like this brow gel. I like the spoolie the most. It's just that it doesn't work before my eyebrows. I have to do it after. But now I need to clean up my brows. I have 2 concealers I can use. I have the Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer, and then I have this NYX Fake Stick Correcting Concealer. I don't know which one would look best for my brows. I'm trying to see which one looks lighter. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Clinique one. I don't do a review on the concealer while I carve my brows because as long as it's not a liquidy formula, I don't care what the concealer is. The wand is really small. Maybe it's because I'm used to my Too Faced wand, and that's like really big. I'm gonna quickly blend this before it dries because I feel like it's gonna dry really quickly. To clean up my brows, I think it did all right. I think I could have gotten a lighter shade. It's not as full coverage because I still see like shadows on my eyeball, like where I put it. We're gonna move on to primer, and for that I have this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the Niacinamide one. I normally have the blue one that's like the regular one, but never this one. Oh my god, it's really sticky. I don't remember this being this sticky. Did I put too much on? The other Power Grip, like everybody would be like, oh, it's the stickiest primer, and then anytime I put it on, it would never stick as much. Oh my god, this is like really sticky. I don't know. I don't like it. It feels like, that's how it feels in my hand, but it's not. It could have been that I put a lot. You know all those videos where people be like sticking stuff on their face? I would try, but I could never do it because it was never that sticky. But honestly, I feel like this is really sticky. I'm gonna try it. Y'all, that worked. I'm going to actually try the Refined Gloss Highlight now as like a bronzing drop. It has no like thing, you just squeeze it out. I'm just gonna put this all on my cheeks. It's still tacky, so we still don't have that going. So far, this primer, I'm really liking it. It's more gripping than the other one for sure. As for this little highlight thing, right now it's looking good. I would more likely use this as like how I'm using it now, not as like a regular highlight. As for foundation, we have the About Face, the Performer foundation, and I have the shade M3 Peach. And honestly, I don't know if this is my shade. I tried to shade match in store, but that was when I was like lighter before I got burnt in the sun from my film. But I do have a new Morphe sponge. I've never tried this Morphe sponge, so I'm gonna go wet this and I'll come back. It got really big. It's really soft, so I'm excited to test it out. Now back to the foundation. Oh, it has a little, my hands are a little wet. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is my shade. It's a little light, but I definitely think I can make it work. I also don't know how much to put on, so we're gonna do 3 stripes. I don't like how small the applicator is because I have to keep dipping in, and if I'm like in a rush in the morning, I want just like a one quick applicator. Now we're gonna blend this out. I'm going to blend it out using a flat side. I don't think it matters, but I'm just telling you. We're gonna bring this down to my neck a little bit. It is a little light. Ooh, I like this little sharp edge for my brows. My issue with like every single foundation I get, like the right undertone and never the right shade. But then if I go up one, it's the right shade but the wrong undertone, so like I can't use it either. It did cover up my blemish over here. I kind of want to apply another layer. I normally don't do 2 layers, but I just want to see. I typically wear like serum foundation, so like feeling this on my skin is very different for me, but I'm not mad at it. If I went up, it definitely would have been too dark. So right now, I like this foundation. We're gonna see how it wears out throughout the video. But for right now, the initial application, I do like it. The only thing I don't like is the applicator because it's really small. When I'm in a rush, I would not pick this foundation. I'd pick something else that's like a squeezy tube. Something that's very easy, because like this takes a bit to like pull out. Honestly, it probably doesn't, but like for me, I'm struggling. So now we're gonna go back into concealer, which I think, you know what, we're actually not gonna do concealer right now because I think this concealer will dry down too fast, and so I don't want that to happen, and I want this look to actually look good. So I'm gonna do my contour first. So for my cream bronzer, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer in the shade 3 Tan, and mine looks like this. This is really dark actually, so we're going to see how this works. For cream bronzer, I typically use the Morphe M449 brush just because like very dense. Every time I put foundation on, my like mouth area over here always starts to itch. Get into the product. Oh, okay, that was a lot. I like that there's a huge mirror here, but now I can actually see what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is too much. And now I got my forehead because I like my forehead really dark. I'm kind of happy we did this before concealer. This bronzer is really like creamy and really easy to pick up, so you don't even need a lot. So I like this. I like this. I'll definitely use this again. I'm gonna apply the concealer. I kind of want to try this next one. It's in the shade Classic Tan. Oh, it's a little twisty up thing, but I'm kind of scared to break it. Okay, y'all, I just applied a little dot and I don't even think you can see it. Yeah, I don't think I like this concealer actually because it's not full coverage. It's very creamy too. I literally had to like roll this up all the way up here, so I hope I don't break it. I like the creaminess. I just feel like it's too creamy for what I want. We're gonna apply some right here. I don't normally put concealer everywhere. I have a Smashbox one, but I don't think it would even work either. Yeah, we're gonna try the Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow 4-in-1 Perfected Pen also. Oh, this was looking dark. Yeah, this is not gonna work either because it's dark, but we already put some there, so I might as well blend this out because I feel like it's already drying. I'm gonna start with my chin. I don't want to speak too soon, so I'm gonna wait until I blend everything out. So I think I like this concealer, and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm not sad to say that. I just didn't expect that. I just have to do this to get this little crease on my nose. I did not expect this coverage from this concealer, so I'm kind of shocked. I don't know why I thought I was gonna hate this concealer. Like literally, I was ready to be like, yeah, this concealer's not it. Okay, the one thing I can say is I don't like the concealer on my eyeball. I like it under my eyes because I feel like I need more full coverage. Okay, y'all, it's been a few minutes and my under eyes did not even crease when typically they would. I would say that's a plus. My eyelids are creasing up here, but I like this concealer. I would actually recommend this concealer. I'm surprised just as much as y'all are. Now for cream blush, we're trying this Milk Makeup, the new one. I came to it's the Cooling Water Jelly Tint, and this is in the shade Spritz. It's like a little okay, it doesn't smell like anything. I'm gonna, oh, it is jelly. Oh, you know what we're going to, I feel like y'all don't even see nothing. I'm gonna try it again. I think I see some redness on camera. Okay, I see something. It's just a little tint. I expected like a lot of tint. You know what, we're gonna apply it to my face. And we're just gonna use my finger to blend it out again. Okay, this is 2 layers with my finger. This is 1 layer with the product, and I feel like the product definitely gives out more when it's directly applied. This is the one thing I was like super excited for, and it's just not giving what I thought it was gonna give. Not dirty like that's expected with any product, so I kind of want to wipe this off because I don't want that. I love the thought of it. I feel like it's definitely growing on me right now that I can like see it. I feel like this would be good like if you're wearing no makeup, but right now like you can see it. It's just not how I personally like it. Maybe it's just the shade that I bought. We're gonna set my face and we're gonna see how it looks after, if it's still peeking through. That's the real test. So I have the Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Powder. This is what we're gonna use to set my face. We're actually going to use my e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder. Mine is really dirty, but authentic. Anyways, we're gonna tap it in, and then what I like to do is go into the one that didn't have the powder and just re-tap it to like distribute some product. And I just set my under eyes in a V because I like a lot of powder. Okay, one thing I can say I like about this powder is that it's evenly distributed. Lately my powder has not been distributed evenly lately, And so this is a big plus. And I'm just gonna use the same banana powder anywhere I put concealer on. And I'm also gonna put this banana powder on my eyelids. And actually I'm gonna take this banana powder also and carve out under my bronzer. And now I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place I Am Magic powder foundation in the shade Burkina Tan 3. And it looks like this. And just brush it on the top of my forehead up here where my bronzer is, because I didn't set that part. And then I'm just gonna brush off the bake off my forehead and then brush off everything else. And for this, I just like to. And I don't know if y'all can tell, but the blush is peeking through a little bit. I mean, typically my blush would peek through a little more, but again, this is less pigmented. But so far my skin's looking really smooth. I can't even lie. But before I go into my eyes, we're gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury. This was a birthday gift this year, and it gave me a little setting spray, and I've never tried this. So we're gonna take this and set my face a little bit. It smells like florally, and I usually set my face twice in my routine, and that actually feels so good on my skin. And I like the spritz. And for my eyeshadow today, we're using the Blend Bunny Sickly Sweet eyeshadow palette. My first time using Blend Bunny, and I really like the shade. They're super pretty and pastel, and I feel like for the month of March this will look so beautiful. I don't know what look I want to do. Actually, there's like a little sticker. Whatever I want to do, I have to incorporate this Made by Mitchell, the color case. I don't know which one I got, but mine just looks like this. This is like the pastels. Y'all, it's pastels with pastels. They're different shades of pastels, but they still work. So yeah, I want to do something to incorporate this, maybe as like liners or something, because I don't want to do a cut crease, I don't think. So the like normal color that I see here from here is like this brown, and it's called Party Dress, but Melancholy is too dark. Oh, there's like a dark color. I don't know if that's black. Maybe I should swatch. We're gonna swatch Gloom and Doom because I don't know if this is black or not. Okay, it's like a, I think it'd be like a charcoal black, I guess. I'm not good at shade names, so apologize if it's not that shade. But I'm gonna do a couple swatches because I never normally swatch things. Big Feelings, because that looks really pretty as a purple little shimmer, and it looks like that. I feel like that layered on top of that would look really pretty because I love these little lilac shades. Oh, that's very bright. I don't know what I'm really gonna do. So I'm gonna take this ColourPop E22 brush, and we're gonna start with the shade Party Dress. It does have a little kick up, but that's normal. I think I'm gonna keep this in the front crease. Okay, it's a lot lighter than it looks in the pan, at least on my skin tone. I'm just gonna keep it right by my brow bone and just blend it in a little bit. I think we're gonna keep that right there for now. And we're gonna take the shade Temper, which is this pink shade. And I'm using a Morphe like fluffy brush. I'm just gonna put this literally on the outer crease. Well, the outer crease and the lid. This is a lot pinkier than I thought. That's interesting because the colors are blending to like the same color sort of. I'm just gonna blend this out. Is there a darker shade that I can deepen it up with? I think we're gonna take the shade Rosy Cheeks just to see if we can darken it up a little bit. Okay, more purple now. You know what, we're gonna be done with that shade. We're just gonna go into the shade Dopamine, and we're gonna put this on the inner part, almost like her inner corner highlights, but also on the lid. We're just gonna bring this in a little bit. I have these ColourPop Jelly Much shadows. I don't think any of them would work. Actually, we're gonna try. This is called Super Cool. So I just want a little bit. We're gonna put this in the center. Okay, that's not as shimmery as I thought it was gonna be. I'm sure it's more glittery. Just for that, we're gonna take Crying Sparkles down here. We're just gonna layer it on top a little bit. Something's working. I guess we're gonna do some eyeliner now. I'm kind of scared because I don't know how this works exactly. So he does give us a little spatula spoon thing here. I'm gonna take the shade Yellow first. I have been watching these on TikToks. So you just take a little bit like this and you warm it up on the back of your hand or something. I don't have a little like plate that's I'm doing the back of my hand. This is actually really creamy. It's really pretty. I'm just gonna coat the whole brush, and I'm gonna do an eyeliner look kind of like this and bring it in a little bit. It works, but I don't know if it'll dry down. Y'all, before my camera dies, I'm gonna test out this Estate Precision liquid liner in black, and we're gonna do a regular wing. I'm gonna do this off camera because my camera will literally die right now, and I'll be back and give you all my thoughts. Okay, I did this eye off camera, and so for the eyeliner, I actually really like it. It was really smooth and very easy, and it didn't like mirror or pick up eyeshadow on the actual tip. It's still clean after doing it on the glitter also. I do like this eyeliner. I also think I got this from like Ipsy or something, so That was good for them. I did add this like little liner on this eye. I just took the shade, oh, this one's called Mint Hint. We're also gonna ignore this eye because I could never get this eye the same measurements as this eye. Try and replicate it kind of similar, but not really. And just draw like a half circle. And hopefully this dries down, because if it does not dry down, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyways, this is it for the most part for the eyeshadow. I'm gonna put on some lashes, but so far I like the colors. Eyeshadow I actually really do like. I should have done a look that was like better. For mascara though, we're gonna be using the Too Faced Damn Girl 24-Hour Mascara. I've never had like a full size like expensive mascara, and I believe I bought this off of 21 Days of Beauty, I believe last year. The wand is really thick. I did not expect that. And it's like an hourglass shape, so we're gonna try it. Even though I got like 3 little lashes in total. Honestly, I could not do like mascara reviews because I literally don't have any lashes, and I normally wear false lashes, so I don't even know what to look for. So this mascara is not doing really much for my lashes. So I feel like if you have like long, already thick lashes, it would work, but I don't have it yet, so it doesn't work. So I cannot recommend this actually. I would not, especially because I believe it's like almost 30 bucks. We're just gonna act like we didn't even do that, and we're going to use the NYX Jumbo Lash in the style Major Spikes. I've never had NYX lashes. My question is, anytime lashes are like this, I never can tell which is for which eye. Oh, okay, that might actually work. Yeah, I've been doing makeup for so long, I forgot I didn't even finish my base. So that's what we're doing, but these lashes I really like. I don't like applying new lashes because my inner corners can never get good. But anyways, for my blush and bronzer, we're going to be taking the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, the snake one, and this is the bronzer. I normally don't go for like shimmer bronzer or blush, but we're testing this out because I wanted this. I'm just gonna take it. Okay, it's very red. I did not expect. We're gonna put it on my forehead first, because honestly it did not look like this bronzer is gonna work for me. I had to pause and look up because I'm trying to see if it's shimmery or not. And this is my crease in my cheek area. It's actually looking not too bad. And we're gonna put this under my chin. Oh yeah, that was really pigmented actually. It's a little red for my chin area. Anyways, we're going to go back in and try and do my nose contour a little bit. Okay, y'all, I did something. It's not looking orange because I barely put any on. We're going to take the little highlights over here. We're gonna use that as our nose highlight. This might be a little too dark. Yeah, this highlight is too dark for my nose contour, so instead we're going to try this P. Louise Baker Mousse, and instead we're going to take this white shade and we're putting this. See, even that is too dark for me. Like, I like a white, maybe because it has like a kind of gold undertone. Yeah, I don't like these. I don't. We're gonna go with this bottom blush. Okay, yeah, the only literal thing I can use here is the blush. Actually, we're gonna test the highlight on my cheek. Maybe it'll work on my cheek. Okay, I get that works. But what I will do is use the finishing powder. The first one is the finishing powder. I'm just gonna take this and like dust it just like in the center of my faces. Yeah, I don't know what this actually does. And yeah, I don't understand the hype of this palette actually. The only thing I would like is the blush. Everything else does not work for me. I know it's my fault that I bought the wrong shade, but it's like this was the only one and I wanted it. So would I recommend this? Just for me using this, I cannot recommend it, but I can see if you got your right shade. I'm not recommending this. But yeah, so far this would be the only thing I'm not recommending, as well as the jelly stick. Unless you use this like on no makeup days, then I'd recommend this. I would not recommend this P. Louise Glow Highlight, because even the lighter shade has a shift to it. Like, there's not just like normal shade, especially in a white one. Like, if I see this white, I want a pure white. Also, the mascara I would not recommend. The last step that's left is my lips, and for this I have the About Face Matte Fix Lip Pencil in the shade Grounded, and this is like a very dark shade. Okay, that's how it looks swatched. It's just a brown. Hopefully it suits this look. It's very creamy and it glides on well. And now we're gonna take the Morphe Drip Glass in the shade Pink Mirror, and hopefully this will suit. Ooh, it's really pink. Actually, it will go with the look. My base makeup is very dark. My eye makeup is very light. It smells really good. It smells like cake, but I don't think it goes with this eye look or this lip liner. Actually, I think if we change the lip liner, this lip gloss would have worked better on like a light brown, because I feel like I have to try and build it up to get some color payoff, just because I want my lip to be more pink to match my eye. And now we're just gonna set my face one more time with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. this. So this is how my makeup looks after. Honestly, I like my base makeup up until the Hourglass palette because my skin is really smooth still. Like maybe the highlight is growing on me, maybe like the cheek part is growing on me. It's just like my nose highlight I cannot do, that's too dark. I already tell y'all things I would not recommend, so I'm gonna tell y'all things I would recommend, and that'd be the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I would recommend this Morphe Drip Gloss. If you find a shade that you like, then I'd recommend About Face lip liner. I do like these ColourPop jelly shadows, and it really matched today's look actually, so I'd recommend this. I would definitely recommend the NYX concealer. I was against it at first, but it actually turned out really good. I probably will buy one shade lighter also. Of course, the Refi Brow Gel, liked it. Definitely like this e.l.f. Power Grip Niacinamide one. Is more tacky than the other one. Obviously this cream bronzer is really good. You don't even need a lot. It's blendable. Would recommend. And we cannot not give credit to the main base of this is the foundation About Face. I like it. I'd recommend it. And the powder. I love the powder. I will keep using this powder. And the Made by Mitchell color case. You know what? We're actually going to test if it's dried down. It did dry down. You can use this eyeliner. You know what? We're recommending this just because it dried down. I don't think he sells this anymore. If you're able to, I bought it from Beauty Bay. And then the palettes. The palettes, the one that y'all are waiting for, if I recommend it or not. Personally, for me, these are colors I would use because I like pastels. It shows up on my skin tone. There is no like medium tone. They're all either light or dark. So if that's a deal breaker, then I would not recommend it. If you think you will use pastels, then I would recommend it. But yeah, I really like the formula. If there's something that I didn't mention that I like to recommend, then it's probably that I didn't like it or it was just like mid. I love this base makeup. Like I definitely will do this base makeup again. And I love my eyeshadow actually. And this side is better. I'll see you guys in the next video.